see how quickly and quietly you can find yourself all alone.
What was that noise? Oh, no, a cannibal! Help me find the time! Kill your heart! Shake the Grave Walker! Attack! Finish him! I got you! Just moved over there! So you can kill quickly. Hit and run, very good. But how's your stamina toe-to-toe? We're about to find out.
I rushed here when I heard the alarm, not knowing what I would find. Seeing you, I can't believe my good fortune.
Face me like a true warrior. Keep it up! It's weakening! Command me, my lord!
We are flying!
Sauron's domain is now much smaller.
He's come back!
Khor missed their chance to defeat this filth. I mourn their loss, but I relish the opportunity to avenge it! This fortress houses the snarling beasts of Mordor! You will know them by their terrible cries, and your screams of terror will fuel their frenzy!
With your permission, sir.
Wonder who came up with that speech for him? Or maybe a Caragor?
Thinking about a retreat, Ranger? We've barely started to fight!
Gonna wait, you know, really build up the anticipation. But you and me, we should skip right to the climax.
One more.
This is not how it's supposed to be! Next time you will be mine! Ready or not? Looks like I killed you, Tark. Suppose that makes me a Tark killer. No, Talk Slayer!
Remember me? You tried to humiliate me. You left your mark on me, but it didn't work. You burned my mind. I'll kill you. Until this moment, you have not known suffering.
I've had enough of your mouth, Bruce. So now I'm gonna kill you. For all these orcs to see.
Always said you were an optimist. Know what that is, mate? It's about sizing up a situation that's bloody impossible and saying, yeah, all right, I'll have a go. I'm exactly the same way.
I like him.
Bruce killed the boss! Come on, lads!
Hi, I'm Mike DePlata, VP of Creative at Monolith Productions. In Shadow of Mordor, we introduced the Nemesis system, creating unique personal stories for every player. And in Shadow of War, we're expanding the Nemesis system enormously. Two of the new features we're most excited about are forging an army of followers and Nemesis fortresses.
That hurt him more than me. Just appeared. Oh, that was nasty.
Our goal right now is to use the Ring of Power and recruit this Olog, Bruce the Chopper, to expand our army. Then, we're going to assault a fortress controlled by one of Sauron's overlords.
Reckon you're going to skewer me? Ah, that little sword's good for a tickle, maybe. But you're gonna need more than that to take me down. Nice one, Ranger. This has never happened to me before.
You serve the Bright Lord now!
Bright Lord, Dark Lord. Same thing, really. End result's me ripping spines out, which I like to do anyway, so either way's a win.
A fine addition to our army.
Name's Bruce. From here on out, I will be your shadow. No one gets to you without my say-so.
Don't worry about my enemies. They will all follow eventually.
You want to plant your flag in Mordor, you'll need to do it deep. There's a fortress nearby. They say it's ruled by a two-headed troll big as a mountain and deadly smart. Which, well, I guess he'd have to be given the two heads. You take him down, you'll send a message to Sauron and get yourself some nice new digs as part of the bargain.
I'm not going to do this alone. Gather your troops.
Will do. Oh, just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't ya?
We already had a few loyal followers in our army, like Boobol the Undaunted and Aztamo Rockskull. Recruiting Bruce means we're ready to assault the fortress and overthrow the Overlord. We're expanding the open world of Mordor to highlight some lesser-known regions like Saragost and Cirith Ungol. Mordor is a massive, living, breathing world filled with orc society, tribes, wildlife, as well as stories and secrets.
You cleaved me in two. Any other orc would have died, but I survived. More than that, I thrived. My brothers put me back together, stronger than ever. But they didn't make me into what I am. You did. You created the machine. No!
We just got ambushed by the machine. He's cheated death and tracked us across Mordor seeking vengeance. He's from one of the 7 orc tribes we've added to the Nemesis system.
The machine will grind you to paste! I hate these things! Cool, finally!
Instead of killing the machine, we're going to dominate him so we can take advantage of his abilities alongside drakes, graugs and other beasts during the fortress assault. There are millions of ways to forge your story and conquer Mordor.
I add you to my ranks! I swear my allegiance!
Before we charge headfirst into the assault, we should plan our attack. This overlord and his war chiefs bring poison spouts to the fight, but Bruce is bringing sappers with him to counter those defenses. We've selected our followers, and now we'll start the assault.
My black speech is a little rusty. Actually, I don't know a single word, which is a pain in the ass, but to hazard a guess, he said you're all gonna die horribly. My kind of black.
Well, I will handle the Overlord. You focus on the defenders.
Define focus.
Unlimited ways to forge your story and conquer Mordor in Shadow of War. Thank you very much.
But really for us, what's really cool is that Shadow of War is the sequel to Shadow of Mordor. And from a dev standpoint, we got to do something really awesome, which was expand the Nemesis system. And if you remembered from Shadow of Mordor, the Nemesis system meant that every orc you interacted with either died or became something totally awesome and totally unique to your playthrough. The more you interacted with them, the more your game diverged from everyone else's game. And you can go and watch those Twitch streams, you can watch it on YouTube. All of those Shadow of Mordor playthroughs are different. And we've taken that Nemesis system and we've added a ton to it across all types of axes. The types of interactions you can have, the types of relationships you can have with these orcs. But more importantly for us, we can now affect the environment with how we interact with those orcs. So let's jump into the beating heart of the Nemesis system, the army screen. And here you go. This is a full-on army screen. That's awesome. Our goal today is going to be trying to take down Hork the Diseased. And Hork the Diseased is a poisonous terror slayer. And he is the ugliest dude we have had this entire time. There you go, Twitch chat. You get some nasty, pussy-filled, gross things. He looks pretty happy, though, for a guy who's got to constantly be in pain. Alright, so this guy has spent a bunch of time building up the defenses of his fortress, and that includes adding a bunch of war chiefs to help him defend it. And each of those war chiefs has a number of bodyguards, and we're going to have to get through all these guys to take him out. And what's interesting is that in the original Shadow, those war chiefs individually were bosses to end the levels. And we've got to take out 3 of them in about 20 minutes. Luckily, we've got an upgrade, and that's the new Ring of Power. And that new Ring of Power has allowed us to go into the open world, and all these guys with the little blue skulls above their head, they are our army, and they look fucking awesome. Look at that dude. He's got tusks, he's got gold, he is ready to go. We've gone into the open world and we picked guys. We probably picked him just because he looked really good. But we've picked folks that will help us take down this fortress. We didn't pick him because he just looks sickly. Alright. So we've seen sort of the Nemesis. We've seen our army. Ellie's going to make a bodyguard. Nice. Oh yeah. That dude loves his crossbow. So she's assigned him as his bodyguard, and at any moment during gameplay, she can summon him in and he'll come in and try to help her out. Next, though, we've taken one of the war chiefs, and we've made him a target. Are we going to do a confrontation mission? We're going to confront that guy. So one of the cool things, so we're going to go off script because Michael's here and he loves going off script.
This fortress is a house of pain.
It will still fall.
Is we are going to try to take these war chiefs out before we have to go and deal with the Overlord. And we will take them out individually. And so we can draw out Rug the Trainer by killing waves of enemies. And then when we defeat him, it'll disable one of the upgrades for the fortress.
This war chief relies on his alarm system. Let it sound, and we will rely on him to arrive just where we want him.
Nice. So we have to get this alarm at high alarm here. So I have 8 more enemies to kill. Our change execution. Combat brand, which actually upped our health a little bit, but not enough. What is that? That's awesome. That's poison instead of fire. Alright, so he killed enough of his guys.
I'm here! Now deal with this mess!
And he has no shirt on. Because he doesn't. Why does he need one? So basically by branding him, we've gotten extra health and one more member of our army. So there he is. So Urheku is one of his bodyguards. Ellie's taking a look. Rug. Ellie's taking a look at what their strengths and what their weaknesses are, and she's figuring out how to take them down. Where'd you come from? I know where you're going. There you go.
Whoa! Here I am! You want a shot at my title?
I want to know why you're on top of this roof on that Karagor. Nice. That never gets old. It's been 3 days of that, and that still makes me smile. Boom! What are we doing? Throwing him off! Alright, one war chief down. Let's pick up some loot. So we've disabled, which one? The fiery siege beast. So we won't have to deal with siege beasts when we take on the fortress. And his bodyguard is terrified. Maybe he saw us doing the punches. Alright, so one of the other big things that we've done in Shadow of War is we've actually added a gear and loot upgrade system. So every time a war chief, a captain, or an overlord dies, they're going to drop some piece of loot. And then we can use that to equip it and to work with our playstyle. In this case, we got a new cloak, which actually reduces our stealth a bit. But what's cool is that if we drain a beast, we have an unlock challenge here. All of our allied beasts will take 50% less damage. And there's a ton of different ways to upgrade and to trick out Talion. If we go to the... Are you going to equip this one? Sure. So we have swords, we have daggers, we have the bow, we have armor, and then we have runes for the ring. And each of those things allow you to tweak, basically min-max to your playstyle. But on top of it, many of them make Talion look different. And we've had some pretty awesome Talions as we've done this week. What are we doing? Shaming him? Shaming him. You want to shame him? They said shame him. Let's shame him. Twitch chat's probably like, stay and fight, stay and fight, stay and fight. So shaming him has leveled him down quite a bit and has broken his mind. So if we see him again, he's a little bit more likely to be loopy. All right, what's next? You want to do another one? Let's take out these war chiefs one by one. This is awesome. We have 15 minutes. Let's do one more at least, and then we can ask. So there's the next war chief. Deadly Speed or Thrak the Believer? Is that Thrak? Alright. He set a trap for his enemies.
This war chief believes he has us where he wants us. Let us show him the error of his ways.
Let us. Little Elven Speed, little upgrade to the movement system. We can actually move around Mordor much quicker now. Oh, I thought you were gonna double jump. There we go. Little Mario there for you. Little double jump. Oh, we're looking for him.
It's like they say, curiosity killed the task.
Oh, he was just waiting for us to get there. Oh, he set a trap. Alright, Thrak. He's terrified of poison. Well, that's too bad for him. Because our bow not only will poison places, but also make those poison wells explode with balefire. Poison fire. Yeah, that's right. And look at him run. Oh, we're gonna do this. Oh, where are you going? He's dropping mine. Nope. Shadow Strike Brand comes to the rescue. You can't run away from that. The Bright Lord will get you. Alright, what are we doing here? Are we shaming him, recruiting him? Recruit? Yeah, let's recruit. You know what we should do? We should put him in as in one of our army slots. Thrak the Believer is not believing the Bright Lord's gonna win. Fantastic. Alright, we've taken 2 of them down. Whoa, oh, those are the traps he said. We're on a mission. We're gonna ignore you guys. Alright, we have one more war chief that we can take out here. You wanna call in a Caragor? How far are you? Now we're right here. We'll get a Caragor. Was that Michael asking for a Caragor? I mean, when the boss asks for a Caragor, you gotta completely ignore him. Alright, so over here on the left, this is the siege upgrade screen. On the left-hand side, you see our army. And these are the guys that we've built up and that we're gonna bring in with us. On the right-hand side, you see the Defender's army. And Hork has lost 2 of his war chiefs because Ellie is awesome. These guys, they bring upgrades, but now there's only 2. There's stone walls from Hork, so he's upgraded those from wooden walls. And there's a bunch of savages, so as we get into here, we're going to have to deal with a bunch of those axe-wielding lunatics. But there's only 2, so that's great. On our side, we've got all of our war chiefs, and we can start bringing in the types of things that we want to bring in to fight this. We can also slot a new assault leader, and I'm thinking Thrak. Thrak the Believer. Done. So we turned him from one side to ours. He's going to bring in some siege beasts. Let's say poison ones. We're going to augment our army with a number of defenders. So these are the shield guys from the original game. They're going to try to take out those savages. And last, a bunch more mounted cavalry to try to get up and around these walls. We have 8.5 minutes to take this thing down. But there's only one war chief. I think we're going to roll. I like it. I'm going to take a sip of water. There's our terror stronghold, which its level is much lower. So the level is based on the war chief level and the overlord level. So with only 2 of them, a lot lower. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What does he have here?
You seem curious about me. Maybe even obsessed. Sending this glob just to spy on me? I'd be flattered if the whole affair was so clumsy.
Boo-ball.
Pain is our specialty here. Think on that before the coming battle. Remember that when we defeat you and string up your survivors by their innards.
We have no spy here. He kill on warrior.
Nice.
I've always enjoyed torture myself. I even like it when I'm the one doing the torturing.
We could have had a spy, but we didn't. Alright, this is the fort assault. And it is pure chaos. Each of our troop types, they're going to try to get in there, either taking that first victory point or helping others do it. Oh, you got on a Karagor for Michael. That's so nice. Super agile. Like I said, they get over those walls quick. And we're already on the first victory point. And because there's no war chief, we're going to take this one. Look at all of our Karagors. Army of Doom. Oh, in half! So our army isn't even, the Karagors got over, but our army is not in yet. Doesn't matter. Chained execution. So we've captured this one. Actually, it looks like our army went through the front door and is on point 2 already. So capture point B, victory point B. This one's been captured. So now that we've captured the first victory point, the walls are blowing up, we can move on to the next victory point, which our army is already taking. Oh, there's the Drake. There you go. So it's wild. It's targeting whoever it wants. If we can get it low enough in health, we can shadow, or we can take one to the face. We can shadow dominate it. That was half our health right there. Let's join our army. Look at, he's just like, whatever, we're here. Alright, victory point 2. Taken. Yeah, sometimes you gotta knock them down, they're in the way. Where's that Drake? There he is. Alright, so we have an ability to shadow mount Drakes. So he is now ours. Not that we need to be any more OP in this fort assault. But why not? Well, instead of being OP, we'll one by one remove orcs with our dragon. So the drakes do a bunch of really indiscriminate damage, and our guys were taking some damage there. Shadow Strike to dominate. Alright, now Ellie's showing off. What are we doing? Fight? Yeah, we want some loot. Fight this guy.
You'll be a tasty meal.
What were those guys doing? I mean, you can be Blood Brothers. I don't know how far that goes. The poison, the balefire, the chaos. Oh, Arbanu, you are dead. Whoa, whoa. He doesn't have that much loyalty. All right, we've taken the 3 victory points.
Help! I'm on my knees!
Yes, you are. We're gonna help him? Yeah, we'll help him. It's always good to help these guys. They'll remember it. Alright, so you're gonna upgrade this dagger? Oh yeah, +4 to stealth attack.
Wounded, but I'm
Now he's terrified of poison. That's great.
I'm not here to be your whipping boy.
Alright. So this is the Overlord's lair. And to become the Overlord, he's had to make his way up through the ranks of the Nemesis system, which means that all of his traits, his strengths, his weaknesses, have been defined by your interactions with him and his interactions with other orcs. So every single one of these, in every playthrough you do, is going to be different, because that's just how it works. The joy of the Nemesis system.
I'll admit it. I'm glad you reached the heart of my fortress. Now I'll get the pleasure of dismantling you personally.
The pleasure will be all mine.
I feel like I want to get him to a skin pit specialist. Arrow-proof. We have not gotten info on Hort, so we just wasted some shots on that dude. Poison vents. Every time you do it. Oh, one hit. Throwing up. 25 seconds. Are we going to lose the stream? In 25 seconds? Alright, we're going to stay on stream until we get this done. Elven Rage! Awesome. So Ellie has gotten her Wrath meter up, and she's able to unleash Elven Rage, which does a ton of damage, but more importantly, scares the shit out of these guys. But look at that. He is dazed. He is down. And he no longer has arms. Or a neck. Hark the disease. Taken out. Well done, Ellie. That is the last one. And the grossest one. Yeah, alright. Save the grossest for last. Well, we killed the Overlord. Which means that this fortress is ours.
And suffered, but still we stand. There is a new power in Mordor. You! In the days ahead, we will fight other battles and claim other fortresses. But starting today, Mordor belongs to you! Mordor belongs
So by claiming his fortress and defeating him, this region of Mordor now belongs to us. And on the Mordor map, it turns blue. We've gotten some XP, we've gotten some Mirian. Our army has picked up all of the loot that we negligently did not pick up. But Sauron's coming for us. There's an eternal battle for the regions of Mordor, and we're going to have to protect this region. And the best way to defend it is to have one of our guys become the new overlord. And this is where it gets cool, because these guys' tribe, their traits, that affects the region. So based on who we put in, there will be new mission types, there will be new loot types, there will be all types of new gameplay opportunities. So are we doing a Marauder with tusks? Why not? And it's these guys' responsibility to defend this from Sauron's forces, who are going to try to take it in the same way we just did, by fort assaults. So we have some new war chiefs. These guys have all been promoted. We now have a Marauder region, all decked out in gold. At this point, Ellie gets to go and explore, and at this point, you guys get to go do the rest of E3 for about 15 minutes. Thank you very much for being with us on our very last demo and our last stream. It's been fantastic. Twitch, it's been awesome. This is fantastic. Thank you guys very much. Please go out this way. Really, Twitch, it's been fantastic. Awesome, fantastic, fantastically awesome. There's Michael DePlotter.
Go ahead and flip over to it. Woo! Look at us! We're living in a beautiful place.
So here we are on the island in the Sea of Nirn. And what we're going to do today is we are going to conquer that fortress over there. But I'm allowed to say that we're going to make this interactive, that these guys are going to jump in and vote and actually choose how it is that we go about taking down this fortress. So we're just up on one of the Seeing Stone towers here, looking out over the region. That's an outpost over to the right. So these are different outposts, like the strongholds we would have had in the open world in Shadow of Mordor. So there's a whole open world, obviously, here to explore, hunt down orcs, play the story, go after the collectibles, craft your gear. But today we're just going to initially focus on the fortress. So let's go.
Alright, let's actually go for a walk through this point up to the Fortress Assault. So, then take our time. I mean, punch an orc or two if they get in your way.
Oh, yeah, just over on the left here as well. Oh. If you just have a quick look, just to the left, just we can look through the, maybe we'll just go for a little view. The forest, so we've also done a lot with the vegetation through the whole region. So, there's a whole bunch of things we could explore and story. Oh, look out. Get out of it. Him down through the forest. So yeah, we've really done a lot with the vegetation, the wildlife that's down there, the missions we can pursue. But we will stay on target for the fortress.
Stay on target. Stay on target. Okay, gotta do those references. So anyway, that was the Celebrimbor hammer and then Flurry Strike with final with a WAP, right?
Yeah, to follow through. And so one of the upgrades we've done is you can now use ice as a part of your sort of combat repertoire with the Bright Lord and with the hammer and so on as well.
Right.
You can see an orc is actually emerging out of the little latrine over there. So
orc's gotta poop.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Actually, as we come through the outpost as well as the fortresses, depending on which tribe is in charge of the region, that'll actually affect what orcs we can meet here, or how it's decorated as well. Little rats running around. You can actually use those guys for health, the rats too.
Drain the rat? Oh!
Yeah. Drain the rat is a common Mordor saying. Meaning any number of things. So we can see the banner there. We're going after, this is a Warmonger fortress. You can see those huge axes they've decorated their towers with. The banners here. Something else that's actually quite cool. Oh, this is another move. I love this one. Once you've got them down on the ground, you can go into sort of a flurry of blows as Celebrimbor to finish them off. One other thing. Actually, if you just look back up the outpost we're at, see if you can drop those.
Drop the wood?
There was the wood there as well. So we've got different opportunities in the environment to affect the enemies too. So, oh, is anyone under it? No one's under it at the moment, but we can show it off anyway.
Apparently my grandmother is watching. Hi, Mimi. Nice to see you.
Hello, Jared's grandma.
This is Mike. He's a great guy. All right, so I see a couple of you guys are bringing up that you're sorry about the rat dying.
Oh,
it's
this
okay.
is a treasure orc.
Oh, the treasure orc? Yeah.
Yeah. So you take this guy up, and this is really handy.
Oh,
So he's actually dropped a labeling elementary class gem. And the gems you can use to slot into your weapons and armor to give them additional upgrades and stats. And the red ones are generally, it's a warrior gem.
Right.
So they're going to help with mostly your attacking stats.
Awesome. Can we slot it in?
Yeah, sure. So we'll
do it.
unlock slot.
So before we jump into that, as a heads up to everybody who's talking about audio, we'll be dropping the audio back down to a certain level when we hit when we actually start the Fortress Assault, because it's very loud right when you start Fortress Assaults. So just so you guys are aware, we'll keep moving the audio up now as you guys are responding to it, but we will push it back at one point because we want you guys to hear what we have to say. So,
especially your Nana.
Oh, please, yes. I didn't call her my Nana. I call her Mimi.
All right, Mimi. Okay. So we've got this warrior's gem. Put that into the sword, the bow. Oh, there we go. So 10% damage. That's going to be handy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And we'll continue on our way towards the fortress.
Yeah.
You can see where the orcs have actually cleared all the forest here in front of the fortress.
I'm doing some work now.
Yes. So they've pretty much eaten all of the humans that used to live here. So in Shadow of Mordor around here we had Lothariel and the tribesmen and so on. But they're pretty much done for, so they've had to rely on other orcs for their
orcs gotta eat.
leader. This is actually another really nice example of a vegetation now, so we can use that for stealth as well.
Okay.
So come up.
Atlee, we have a request that you grow a facial beard like all of us on stream.
Oh, I gotta work on that.
Alright, bye.
Alright, that'd be fun.
Feel that off. Okay. Thank you.
Nice.
So before we just launch the assault, we're just going to go into the army screen and just give a little bit of a tour of some of the orcs. Actually, if we come down and see the followers, it's just nice to have the chance to go and show some of the things we've added.
We're gonna add a follower too, so that's one of the things. So
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
let's look at a couple guys that look cool.
These
For,
are, yeah.
I mean, like Mr. Antlers here.
The thing we've been able to just expand so much is just the amount of flair and outfits and characters and traits and abilities, just really blowing it out. And I think what's cool this time, so this is just a random guy we zoomed in on. So he's Arbinu of the Beasts. He's Feral Tribe. He's a Beastmaster. I bet if we go and look at his traits, yeah, he's got a Karagor pack with him.
That's awesome.
He's a Beast Slayer. So now it's not just like last time. They looked varied and they looked individual and they had lots of characteristics, but it was a bit random. This time, really are creating these varied and procedural characters, and you can have one look at this guy and it's a Beastmaster. Oh,
That's awesome.
Yeah, who's that other Olive there?
Yeah, a log too.
He's not our follower.
Oh,
Oh, still look at him. Hisu?
Wow.
Oh, our
Mystic
Hisu, excuse me.
Destroyer. So again, we can see he's a destroyer. He's got the bandolier of grenades, so he's going to be detonating things everywhere.
Right.
Mystic Tribe, so he's wearing the mask. He's going to be really dangerous. Although he does, he is sick, so he's particularly vulnerable to poison. So
He's scared of Karagors.
That makes sense. Karagors are pretty dangerous.
Oh. Tell Jared it's his other grandmother. Hi, Nana. It is actually Nana that time. Hi.
He's got at the front of the skull, though. I just love. We just basically. I do this a lot. Just roll different hierarchies and just check them out and just keep looking through the orcs. And you can do this for hours and just never see two guys that are the same.
Totally.
Yeah. So again, he's an archer trainer. He's a specialist. So he's actually lower rank, so he hasn't got his gang yet. But I bet if this guy survives and moves his way up, he's going to have a gang of archers with him. Oh, he is.
Oh, look at the power shot and quick shot.
Yeah, he's definitely worth training archers with.
That's pretty awesome.
It's cool. All right. Anyway, onwards.
Well, let's choose someone for a bodyguard, actually.
Oh,
Okay.
bodyguards, of course. Yeah, bodyguards.
I mean, or maybe we should actually look at the strengths and weaknesses first, and then choose someone who will like.
Are we going to choose, or are we going to let these guys choose?
We'll choose the bodyguard simply because there's the number of them, but then they'll be able to choose who they want as the overlord once we get to that far.
So we've got a bunch of guys here who are already our followers. So we already looked at Urbinu. He's pretty awesome. Executioner.
Let's actually also check out the Overlord and War Chiefs too, because then we can find the one that's like perfect to kill the Overlord. Because I want to bring the bodyguard in when we're fighting the Overlord.
It's a good match, yeah, sure. Let's check out his weaknesses. So Og the Elder, been around for a while.
Do we have any Morgai Flies or Graug followers? Ah.
You can actually summon Graugs.
That's
so
true.
if we had that skill, we could bring a Graug in, or yeah, that could work.
That could work.
Flies are going to be more difficult depending on the state that he keeps his throne room in.
Right, that would be pretty interesting.
Fear of pinning. That's a pretty good one to be able to exploit.
That'll be a good one.
Use range. What are his strengths?
Yeah, because he's a legendary with 2 epic traits. So.
Great strength. So getting hit by him's really going to hurt.
Right.
And throwing knives. Okay, so yeah, he's pretty active in combat.
He's pretty good. What's the immunities that he has? So no chance. Ooh. Okay.
So he's living up again. He's an assassin. So this is a guy who's going to get in fast, knock you down quickly, finish you off.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ellie has got her work.
This guy actually might be pretty hard.
It might be a hard one. Oh, that's sweet. All right.
All right.
What's the farthest 2 over?
Stand.
Execution.
Oh wow.
No, I mean
that's how he got to be the Elder. See,
oh,
this guy's a survivor.
To be a big fish, you don't let yourself get caught. To be an old orc, don't get killed.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and last stand. Oof. Good luck.
Yeah, this will be fun. So someone who can maybe dish out a lot of damage, take some of the heat.
Oh,
great killer.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, this guy looks sick.
Yeah, specialized monster slayer.
Craven.
Craven, though.
Yeah, he'll probably.
So as soon as he sees the Elder, quite wisely, he's going to be out of there.
Okay, yeah, I want to do Craven.
I use a lot of fire-based attacks, so I don't want him to get afraid.
All right, that one's out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Respect your elders, kids. Don't run up and murder your elders.
We don't want
Agreed. I mean, I love the antler guy, honestly. Mortally flammable. What was that about fire again?
It could provide a convenient distraction as he burns to death. Plus, as he burns to death, you would get loot.
That's true.
So his death might help.
I mean, that's one way. I don't know though. What about we got a guy all the way on the far right, Archer, Scoth the Damned. We won't be executing him, but he's flammable as well. So, I don't know.
What's his strengths? Cursed.
The other guy was curse immune though. The Overlord was curse immune.
He's pretty tough. He might be all right in the battle. Like he's probably a pretty good choice on our assault team.
Oh, in the assault team, yeah.
Yeah. Before we get to the
Actually, to fill everybody in, this is a very normal thing to be doing in Shadow of War, where you look at the strengths and weaknesses, and you're trying to figure out which guys complement or can take advantage of a lot of these problems. Like as Ellie put it, we use fire a lot. The guy is mortally wounded by fire. Not a good combo. This guy's beast fodder, which
he's not going to need to face in there, so that's fine.
That's not bad.
He's got a gang.
Oh, that's
spearmen.
awesome.
That's actually going to be really handy in the.
Think this guy?
This guy might be a good bodyguard, yeah. But I wouldn't necessarily put him into the fight because they have 2 Karagor riders in the fight.
Yep. So save
well,
him.
If he's our bodyguard, we'll summon him in.
Right.
Overlord.
Right.
Actually, so making the bodyguards as simple as just going into the army screen, hitting the command button, which is Y on there, and just confirming. And then once you have the bodyguard, you can summon him to fight alongside you at any time.
Right.
And the mounts work in the same way. So if we'd unlock the summon Graug skill, we'd be in really good shape.
Right.
This is going to be good.
This is a good one. Terrified of burn. You don't need to look at anything else. That's enough. Ellie is our best Shadow of War player, so she comes in and has no problem with anything. So there you go. But yeah, let's. So we're actually coming up to our first vote now. The first vote is going to be whether we're going to assault directly or whether we're going to go against the War Chief. So you guys will be able to see vote assault and vote War Chief. Woe Chief. You'll be able to see us vote assault or vote War Chief as an option. And so the idea is if you want to do the straight assault, which is what we have up here, you have that option. Or if you guys want to take out a War Chief and pull them out and then fight them kind of in a one-on-one kind of thing, remove them, and then have an easier attack. We see assault's currently at 70%, so that might be what we'll do. We could also potentially do the take out the War Chief later as well, so it could be either any direction really.
And if we do actually assault, and in the course of the assault we manage to take down some of these war chiefs, and then if Ellie, it's not going to happen, but if she was to die and time moves forward, then those guys are going to stay dead. So you can actually advance time and make progress even if you do fail the assault.
Cool. It's looking pretty assault. Okay. We still have a couple more moments of people voting, so let's give them a few more seconds. And I think as we do this, so I do want Ellie to die once to show what it's like.
Okay.
And so you can do it kind of like.
This is a pretty hard hierarchy, though, Jared. I'm feeling like there is a chance of legitimate death.
Overlord.
Just save it, but he's now set you up. So any case in which you do actually die.
I know.
Oh, that was clearly on purpose. That was for Jared. And his man.
Aw, darn yeah. Let's see. So looking through as people are going through, let's do one more refresh and see where it is. Assault. We're going to do an assault first.
Okay.
So we could potentially, if you were to die, we could have that option as just as a second up kind of thing that we can do. It's just like, well, you died once, and then we do a war chief just so people can experience it. Or you can live, whatever. We have like 40 more minutes to go, so however we sort of choose to do it.
Well, if we get through it and we manage to defeat him, then we can sort of attack it again in a different way.
There is that. So let's go ahead and start choosing some of the abilities, but once we get to 18 down there, this is actually for them to choose. So,
I see, okay.
Booble the Handsome, what a name! I love it.
It's not ironic at all.
No,
so
he's beautiful.
He's an assassin and he's mounted.
Right.
And basically, for every assault leader that we bring in to help Ellie take down this fortress, that also gives us the option to upgrade our attacking army. So either to bring additional forces in, or to bring some other sort of upgrade, or artillery, or beasts.
Awesome.
So this first slot where we have Bubol, this enables us.
The handsome.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Enables us to bring in some additional troops. So sappers, these are like basically that guy who was at the Battle of Helm's Deep who ran up, detonated the wall.
Oh yeah.
Boom. So they're pretty great for helping us breach in through the gates. Mounted cavalry. The thing with Caragors as cavalry versus horses is they can climb. So this cavalry actually sort of living siege ladders. They can go up and over the walls.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then finally, Olog High, who've got these massive clubs. So once again, these are our version of battering rams, as well as being really powerful in combat as well.
Okay. We can choose whatever one we want to do for this one at the moment. Like, so they have stone walls. I mean, if we have anybody, they had 2 Caragors, so I wouldn't necessarily do mounted Caragors if they don't have anybody who's hurt by beasts, like a beast fodder guy. So like, but let's do whatever's coolest.
So they've got really powerful gates and they've got stone walls. So that's probably going to mean even with the sappers, it's going to be hard to blow those up.
Right. So maybe actually a Caragor one.
That'll get us over the walls. Maybe take out some of the archers that are lining the walls. So it seems like a choice.
Let's do it.
And then in the second slot, again, now we've got a choice of more troops. These are combat troops, so savages. These are dual-wielding, axe-wielding guys, so really up close and carving their way through the defenders.
Right.
Defenders have got shields. They're going to absorb more incoming fire from archers, you know, soak up more damage. So if we can get in and have a breach and have these guys around us at the victory point, they're going to basically playing more on defense or attack.
Okay.
And hunters are spearmen. So if we were facing enemy Caragors, enemy Ologs, different creatures, they're really effective at standing back and taking those down.
That's awesome. Since we have 2 Caragor riders, should we do something like Hunter Host? But then we also have savages as our opponents' troops that they're bringing in. So strategically, which direction do we... Whatever's coolest to, yeah. Ellie, it's all you.
I usually like to bring defenders.
Alright. Cool. Up some damage, yeah. Cool. And now, and this thing, the number of assault leaders that you're bringing with you, that actually grows as the game goes on, as we get deeper into the story, as the armies get larger. So here, we're probably about halfway through the story, so that's where we've got the 4 assault leaders. But later in the story, and then as through other upgrades, we can bring as many as 6, and then we've even got additional army upgrades that we can bring in board
that's awesome.
as well. So the third slot is our artillery, and they're these massive siege beasts, so giants with big ballistas on their back. And what we can choose now is what sort of ammunition to equip them with. So fire is obviously great for just spreading general damage.
Right.
Poison's really effective, both against troops, but also if we had any enemies we were facing that had a weakness to fire. And Curse spreads terror among the enemies, and again is a good one to look for if they have particular weaknesses. We got Curse.
I'm gonna
Cool.
go Curse.
Go with that.
Damn it, Andy! Some of the comments. Vote Pants. Yeah, I like it. So we're going Curse? Yeah, let's do Curse.
And last, but by absolutely no means least, is Creatures. This is probably the hardest choice because they're all really awesome.
And this will also be where you guys will vote on this. So let like Mike go through the discussion. I'm actually going to set up the vote so we can do this. I would go off screen, but I like being. Actually, yeah. Go ahead, Mike. I'll get off screen for this.
So the thing with the Wild Drake, this is a fire-breathing young dragon. And the thing with that, he is wild. He's not tame, so he's going to be spreading chaos among our troops and among the enemy troops. But if Ellie breaks him, then we'll also be able to take him over and ride him around and use him in combat as well. The Wargraug is a little different. He's actually tame, so he's a massive, hulking giant who can also climb towers, take down enemy artillery, help us claim victory points. So he's pretty awesome if we want to go King Kong. And Shelob's Brood. These are sort of swarms of these big spiders that can really wreak havoc among enemy troops. So spiders, giant Graug, or a wild and perilous Drake.
All right, so I just opened the vote for you guys to make that decision. So all of you guys who were hitting vote spiders prior to him finishing, you didn't vote yet, so do it again. And it'll count your votes. It won't recount, and you can change votes as well if you want to.
These are cool.
So,
Spiders are cool.
You're
so,
right, Jared.
I told you, yeah.
Yeah.
We're also.
I was like, who isn't going to want a Drake?
I mean, I know.
Well, actually,
look at this.
Yeah.
See this?
Oh my gosh. No Drake, you guys, come on.
Let's see. Spiders is currently at 82%.
Wow,
I
spiders
think
are awesome.
spiders it is.
Hold on, let's let them.
Oh, wait.
I want to see the
good
final
chance.
choice, but 79.6 guys. Look, it's gaining. Something else is. Graug and Drake are actually pretty close at like 8 and 10%. So, but yeah, I know my chat.
Wow.
It's.
Drake's awesome. That's great. Spiders. It's a good choice.
All the choices are good.
You have disappointed them slightly.
No. I was actually hoping for the spider. I'm just surprised.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, you haven't disappointed at all. It's moved to 75.6% though. So as you can see, not at all close.
All right, let's do it.
All right, yeah, let's go ahead and do spiders. I'm gonna close that one out. I feel so proud you guys didn't let me down. It was just like, they're gonna do spiders. I'm convinced it's gonna be spiders. So we stopped the vote, so now we're doing spiders. And I mean, one thing, for those of you guys who are interested in Graugs, because there was about 10% of you that I saw doing Graugs, there are siege beasts that we can climb up. And actually, let's ride one. I think that would be
We
really
can
cool.
try. We can't guarantee these things. It's going to be chaotic.
Oh yeah, sometimes
Who
they
knows?
die in the very beginning.
It's not like we scripted this in any way, shape, or
Right.
form. Anything can happen.
If we catch one in time, let's try to ride one.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. So fun not knowing how these are going to turn out.
Oh, totally. Also, it's hard to hear us at this point, and let's
okay.
I'll change the volume, but so right now they all hear this. But when they all start talking, same rules handling. We no comments during any orc conversation.
My lads told me you brought an army with you. I'm looking, and I don't see anything I'd call an army. You will not capture our fortress this day. Not our keep, not our walls. Your bodies will be ripped to pieces, pressed into the mud before our mighty gates.
Now's the time to strike, boss. On your order, of course.
They should thank us for bringing war to their gates. Instead, they spout nonsense. I say we should go in there and teach them some manners.
All right. Oh yeah, that helmet's been gotten pretty popular because you can't see through it really.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fun. Spider shell rule.
Okay, what are we going to do first? So there we can see the curse. Oh, there actually, they have the poison artillery.
Right.
So we can actually, if you can shoot or if Ellie can shoot the ammo packs on the back, that's a really good way to weaken these guys as well.
We also have our own.
We can mount our own siege beast and actually use that as artillery, so we can fire these cursed projectiles as well.
All right.
You can actually see that if you see the first victory point near that A,
a
bunch of these guys are already dazed.
Right.
I bet that's the spiders already in there, just spreading some chaos.
I mean, to quote Sir Spiffy, we bring spooters. So, yeah, let's bring them in.
Okay, so now the siege beast has had the artillery blasted off his back, and that enables us to take over, ride him, and actually climb straight over these walls.
Oh, I love
Maybe even
that
take out some of the enemy artillery.
I think you already took him out already.
Oh, he's broken.
There you go.
Boom.
Oh, now they're gonna do the punching battle. Oh. I love it. Oh, man, it's like they're... Oh,
and
that was
he's
out.
done. So we've actually can destroy their artillery. And then... Yeah.
Might as well. Oh, I love that they're doing like the sucker punch. Turtle fight. Close, Ogre Plaguebringer.
Also, while Ellie was up there busy taking out those Growls, you can see around that victory point, one of our followers is bleeding out. So if you see the bleeding over the top, and then the circle that's bleeding out, so these guys can obviously...
But you don't get very far. And you don't blunder back out alive!
Let's see about that.
So I like Rock and Sock and Grog bots. That's
yeah, exactly.
His name is Bootlick.
Yep. So he is quite wisely taking off, and now see that guy that was broken by the Growl in combat. I think is he who we looked at before? Yeah, that's the Drake Slayer.
Oh, that's
we
awesome.
Checked out before. So now.
That's our guy.
Oh, he is now.
I aimed at
Oh, you did? Did you shadow Brandon?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, of course!
You shadow dominated the wrong guy.
One of our followers,
No,
so
here's our guy.
just
Here
show
we
him
go,
who's
here we go.
boss. Yeah, the guy with the broken
There we go.
icon. Oh.
Got a high five in the face.
Painted. So we can recruit him. We can shame him just to give him a lesson and hunt him down later in the world, or let him go and fight him to the death if we want that sweet gear. But it's all
I mean, he looks really cool.
I love
think I need
the
him on
body
our
paint.
army.
That's really cool, yeah.
We need him.
No, some people are saying shame, shame, shame.
No, we'll shame. Don't worry, guys. I'm a big fan of shame.
Skak the Painted. Come on, he's so cool.
We got it.
You want to try to save the guy who's right at your feet? Oh, never mind.
It's a random grunt. Got that shot in too. Oh, nice use of the AoE. Another upgrade we've got now is you can add the different elemental effects onto the Elven Light, the AoE, so you can use that to poison or to freeze, or in this case to start a fire around the victory point.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's awesome. And so now, the help of the followers fills up that first victory point. Claimed it. There's another broken guy back there too.
Oh, that's Warchi.
Oh, is it? Oh, sweet. You should both shame this one for all of you. Did I hear a knock at the door? I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe Andy's coming back.
First guy that had the audacity to tell Ellie she wasn't going to take this for.
Yeah. So as you guys requested, we'll shame now.
Yep.
14.
So that really messes with their mind, but he's going to survive. He's back out there in the region. When we meet him later, he's going to remember this. So it's a really good way to build up and develop more stories with these guys. Our movement can now rapidly climb up the side of buildings, and of course we have the double jump and we have the aerial slow-mo. So,
oh
no! I tried!
Nazu!
The execution. But even that, so a few things now. He's dead, so here's that nice bow he's left for us. Oh, and a rare rune to upgrade the ring with as well.
Nazu actually left the rune. One of our, the painted guy that we just dominated, just killed the other captain, and that's how we got that bow. It's just, just in the corner. I was like, oh, look at that. That was sick.
And so on the Ring of Power, on the new ring, the key stat that's on that is your focus, which affects the slow-mo. So that's your ability to slow time in range, but also to use other moves like the dash and the sprint. Oh yeah, and we've got the other trait as well. So the thing we get now that's quite fun is on the rare or above items, we can see that says the Lunar Rune, and that came from Nazu the Executioner.
Right.
Now we have a challenge on that, where if which actually this particular challenge, a fort assault, is a nice place to have this. If our followers defeat 3 enemies, we'll then unlock an extra attribute where all of our allies are going to take 10% less damage.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that will really immortalize Nazu the Executioner because it unlocks his name and a little quote from him as well. So on Shadow of Mordor, we'd find people would get these relationships with these orcs and kind of be a little sad when they finally killed them and wanted a way to remember them. So now the way you can remember them forever is through your favorite gear and your loot and actually immortalizing them.
I love the idea of just looking at your sword. It's like, I miss you.
I miss you.
Slash,
bang,
slash,
bang, bang. Yeah, it's very okay.
Everybody's saying it's like Aslar, Natsu. they fell in love with Azu.
Yeah, but even like the Demolisher, like that gear that you got from him, well, he will live forever.
Ooh.
Oh, better bow.
Yeah, a little bit better. Let's see.
The captions.
You're having a developing fan club, Ellie.
Cool.
Press F to pay respect. That's right.
Oh, is that a collectible or is that money?
It looks, up above, that's actually one of the talking collectibles.
Oh, okay, well we won't grab that now, but in the future, the little Gondorian icon there with the tree and the crescent moon, that's one of the collectibles to get and learn more about the background and the history. So our mounted combat on the Caragors, we've expanded that a lot as well now, so you can also use the glaive and the spear. And you can build up your might bar. The might bar is the orange one above the mini-map to enable you to do special moves and execution kills and all enemies.
Like stabbing in the leg.
And yes.
Oh no, Caragor down!
You won't make it to the Overlord. I'll see you spread across the ground to this fort. A feast for the seething maggots.
It's hard to actually see the exact detail on that guy, but if you look really closely, he's actually got individual little
you can see the
maggots
in there.
squirming around in the pits in his flesh.
It is gross.
And his name's Wordwicker, so he likes to be on.
He likes it.
To lick his own maggots.
Metawing, no, you can't ride the spiders. Oh, you're doing this part again. So that gains you a lot of might, which is what's really nice about it.
Yeah, and builds up your hit counter. It's a really good move in combat.
Ooh!
I'll give him a favour. It looks painful.
I don't know, he's a Wormwicker. He's into that kind of thing.
What do we get? What's the Wormwicker going to give us? Okay. Oh, dang it. And so now, third victory point is captured, and all of the war chiefs are defeated. The rest of the army's actually surrendered at this point, so it's really handy if you want to just go around, you can find one of the enemies and just drain them, get your health ready for the final battle.
Probably do that.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Actually, so time-wise, we've been on about half an hour. So, I mean, we had the discussion about, someone who asked about spiders, there's a spider right back there.
Oh, wow, in the chaos.
Yeah, you can see these guys.
He's cheering for us.
Yeah, I think it's the really cute when they actually, he's dead. You killed the spider. But yeah, at the end, they kind of like cheer, which I think is really cute.
Well, and the other guy, and the enemies that are defeated will kneel down, so you can just walk up to them and add them to your army as well.
Right then. So, well, my point.
I totally forgot the spiders.
It's okay.
And they were there, spreading chaos.
Yeah, they helped us a lot, though.
Yep.
That first point.
Oh yeah, that first point when everybody was
really
dazed.
helped.
That was actually them. Yeah. But she killed the spooter. The spooters. So, well, my point was, is if we, like, it's only been about half an hour and we have about an hour to do stuff, so that might give us an opportunity to try to do a reroll, maybe either charge through as quickly as it can, or...
We're gonna get the Overlord first, though, right?
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, do you want to die, or do you want to...
I can't die now.
You can't die now? Oh. Well, I was gonna give them the opportunity to pull out a war chief and stuff like that.
No.
Okay.
I got this.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
I got it. Well, you just get this guy real quick.
Alright.
And plus, we've got to summon the bodyguard.
We got to summon the bodyguard. We got to show the legendary gear we'll get from this guy. Like, We gotta let this guy badmouth
He
us.
taunted us in the beginning. We can't let him get away with that.
Right.
See who we promote. So we'll get to show a couple of.
Those who dare stand before the lord of this fort are swiftly put to death.
That's right. And yet you're still here.
Oh, snap.
Dark comments being shared there. Look at all, I love the knives on his bandolier to throw. That's nice.
It's gonna be hard.
He's got the throwing knives as well.
Oh yeah. All right, so let's bring in our bro.
Okay, first, let's just remind ourselves of how incredibly tough this guy is.
That's what it looks like he's
Oh,
saying.
the fear of pinning. That is
do that.
literal Achilles heel.
Yeah, it'll be perfect.
Shooting him in the heel is his Achilles heel.
Shoot him in the foot. He does look Kratos. He does look a little bit like God of War, doesn't he?
Kratos. Yeah. He let himself go and lived in Mordor for a while.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, nice slide.
Ooh. Don't forget our bodyguard.
Oh yeah.
One of the biggest joys is to see someone else taken out in some of the fight. All right, so he's shown up and should be somewhere.
I think we might have lost him.
Did we lose him in the fight?
We lost him in the fight. That's the one I tried to save, but I didn't get to him in time.
Oop, I saw a couple chats and a couple chat comments saying you lost him.
Yeah.
I was like, no, we didn't. We're fine. Sorry, I should have trusted you guys.
Oh, you. So the glaive you can use in combat as well. It's really handy.
Right.
And you can double charge it to do combos too.
Right, the charge up one. Oh man. Oh noes.
He almost did.
Oh noes. So I got a question from Lord Clamoring, which is just letting you guys know as
mighty shot.
we're focusing on this right now, but as in like when you ask things like how many regions, we're not talking about that at the moment. We're here to support Ellie. Mike and I, cheerleaders. So pom poms and all. Which I don't have any pom poms. I should have brought pom poms. That would have been awesome.
You haven't got the pom poms?
No, I forgot the pom poms. I got confused with setting up the stream and everything.
So the archers are positioned up around the balcony.
Right.
They're a really good opportunity to go and dominate them and then actually flip them from being a threat into being...
Get health.
Nice.
I don't see pom poms. Ooh, the poison shot.
Oh, tell you what, also your Elven Rats fully charged.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that would be a sick moment.
So the blue bar on the right that goes all the way around,
right.
That's Elven Rat, so that enables Celebrimbor to come out and kick ass.
Oh, you got him going down. Oh. Not quite. So, I got a comment which was like, oh, you're doing it, which was like, are you immortal right now? No, not at all.
No.
We almost
close
died.
to death.
Yeah.
But that brief period, so if you save up the Elven Wrath, that gives you a little taste of immortality.
Oh yeah. So should we? I don't want to shame them because I want to show them the legendary gear.
Oh, we'll fight him to the death.
Oh, okay. There we go. Fight to the death.
Wrong.
Yeah, a lot of people saying die, die, die. So yeah, fight to the death it is.
Oh,
it's the Achilles heel. That's what you said.
He lived so long and died with an arrow in the eye.
It happens sometimes, you know. The best overlords do what they can. Oh man, we didn't get any like new armor to show off necessarily either.
I think some might have dropped.
Listen, you can hear the thunder of our enemies' feet as they flee. While we feast in victory, they quake in fear, because they know that we are coming for them. Witness the rise of Mordor! Witness the rise of the Bright Lord!
Flag in this fortress. And then, so now we own the fortress.
Right.
Which also means we own the region.
All right. I'm gonna set up the opportunity for us to choose who we want as our overlord.
Oh yeah, cool.
So I'm gonna hop off screen for a second.
All right. And then any gear that we didn't pick up in the course of the fight, so that legendary dagger, the purple one, that would have come. That's your reward for shooting him in the butt, and some nice armor as well.
All right. So, oh wow, we got a lot.
Backstabbing. Dagger.
Yeah.
So we lost our bodyguard, right? So
Yep.
Yeah.
that's all right. I'm gonna put in Feral because that like the horn guy because I know that guy was cool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put that guy as an option. Let's look at a couple other ones.
Is my painter still alive?
Oh, your painter? Oh, Skak the Painted.
The
Oh yeah.
Mystic.
Let's do
He should be an
Skak.
option.
He's an option now.
Wow. Although he would also make a cool bodyguard, so it's sort of a shame to leave him back there.
That's a good point.
That's a good point. Yeah. Let's do Drake Killer. Ratak.
He's feral too, though. Well, yeah. It doesn't matter.
I mean, but it's up to them to kind of choose. Let's see. Booble, of course, Booble, because he's handsome.
And plus, if you've got the Marauder Fortress, you're going to get more cash as you go and wander around.
That's another good point too. Yeah. Okay, so I think out of those 4 is
Check them
probably.
all out? Oh, really? We can only do 4?
Well, no, we can do way more than 4. I'm just like.
The Damned is pretty cool.
He is cool. I just wanted to stick with people that we all kind of had a relationship with.
All right.
Some people are asking to see all the options. Some people are already starting to vote on who they want.
All right. We'll check them all. Why not?
Yeah, well, we can check them all.
Machine. This is a cool fortress.
I'm just gonna put Machine in there if people just want to do a Machine. I don't really know who Narug the Thinker is.
He's a thinker. You kind of want that in an Overlord.
I guess that's a good
Bit of
point.
thinking.
I prefer more of a knower though. I knew it.
I like a feel.
A feeler.
And a warmonger.
Well, that's a good one too.
Okay.
We just had
All right.
warmonger.
So, okay, so out of that, everybody, I selected Feral, Skak, Ratak, Booble, and a Machine option. That's how we're going to do that. It's not necessarily
That's not a very consistent
Oh, no, it's
schema.
not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
But we're going with that just simply because we want you guys to be able to vote on which ones. And I forgot some of the names. So, but let's go ahead and look at some of the guys, too, to see.
Machine.
I'm going to come back on screen. Ugh. I return.
Oh.
So let's see. Right now it's split pretty down the middle. Machine and Feral are currently the leading options. Let's keep looking at some of them just so people can be reminded. I mean, if we kill this guy, though, we get an epic weapon, so that's fun.
And plus, he's awesome.
Oh, God, he's really cool. I really like that guy because he looks good. Feral is currently... Skak is pretty sick, too, with the cursed weapons and the Mystic. Like, that's awesome as well. Feral is still in the lead. Machine is following closely. Booble and Skak are low. This is the Machine guy. That's it. See, he's an awesome fortress, and I like the single sword look. But compared to everybody else, he's a little bit less.
He can grow into it.
Yeah, he can grow into it. He's one of those growing into that guys. Feral's still in the lead, pretty high. The Marauder. I love the way the Marauder ones look. They look really good.
This guy's so cool.
Yeah, he's just is cool. Okay, I think that's the one that everybody's going. 40% still. Go with the one that Tro the dinosaur says. Go with the one that nobody wants. Shake it up. No, we'll go
the principle of democracy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. And our war chiefs get promoted too.
Yeah, so those guys can move in. They can help defend the fortress. And then when we fight the defenses, of course, there's kind of the reverse of the assault. So we have to defend the victory points, take down the waves of incoming enemies.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm going to equip that dagger in honor of Og.
Dagger of War. Hell yeah. And the Numenorian armor, just so people can see it too.
I think that's nice here. So now the Feral tribe's in control of this. So on the left here, that's actually Drake bait. So because they're so good at hunting and bringing down different creatures, they've actually brought down this Drake that they're kind of carving little bits of jerky off. And if we shoot that, at any time, that's going to be bait to start.
Should we bring a Drake in and just take it out?
Why not?
All right. Drake's coming.
I'll fly it around.
Yeah. Why not?
Where's he going? He should be attracted to that. Yeah,
there
here
he
comes.
So this is what you guys could have had over spiders, but I mean,
never too late.
Never too late. I mean, so time-wise, it's been about 40 minutes.
Oh,
so
nice.
Oh yeah, they're all helping. Oh, there it is. Drake time.
Sauron's domain is now much smaller.
Yay!
These are a nice way to get around. And we can also just give a nice little tour. They have the monument there. They've got made from all the bones. And then we can continue to upgrade this fortress as well. So as you add more garrisons, the tower and the keep are going to grow. You'll have more war chiefs defending. You have more upgrades available during the battle.
Oh, that's awesome.
Does you want to put our dagger on?
Yeah, let's show them the items too. Let's see.
some more bait there, you can have 2 drakes. Actually, this one will be friendly, and then they can fight.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Wow. So, we have to stick around the fortress as a reminder.
There's friendly ones here.
Okay.
And
Good dagger really quick.
Oh yeah, let's check out the legendary stuff. I want to show them, like, because legendary sets are so interesting. Ooh, look at that. That's a good looking one.
And the thing with the legendary ones, not only is it going to look like that, but as you upgrade them, the legendary gear actually levels up. So it'll actually evolve even more in terms of how it looks and fits in with the entire set. And a lot of the challenges around how to upgrade the legendary gear are around challenges in the Nemesis system and building your army. So in this case, it's dominating an orc from the Warmonger tribe of level 40. So that's like a good goal for us in terms of leveling up, in terms of tracking down a Warmonger, and then I guess the way to end up with these legendary sets really involves hunting and tracking these particular types of orcs and classes and tribes.
Oh, that's awesome. I want to take a moment to note.
66, did that say 66% chance of curse on quick throw?
Stealth attacks light enemies on fire, but look at that set bonus. You will periodically explode.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Talion's just like, sorry guys, I lit a fuse and it will never ever stop exploding. Just cheese. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's still around, so they should fight.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Let's bring one in. So now we have the option. Do we want to try to do another like hierarchy cycle so that people can see some of the other stuff?
Sure.
Or I mean, like, cool. That works. Let's bring in that other Drake too. Oh. Or did it just summon the other one originally too? I don't see anything on the minimap.
Yeah.
Ah, no. Oh well.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh. So we got we had a question, which is why was there no speech for the Overlord from Fargate Blotted? Because from the game, the first gameplay trailer that we showed, there was a speech from the Overlord. So like, why is it Talion now?
Oh, wait, oh right, just the order of events in which they're happening. So, actually, when you promote the Overlord, sometimes they'll have the confirmation, but the actual flow of when you're capturing the fortress, we've now moved that. So that's Talion and Celebrimbor giving that speech, and that puts you in the right spot so that you're there ready to jump down and kind of reoccupy your fortress as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's just an example of how things evolve during the course of development as we finish things and close things. Wish that other dragon turned up. Oh well, he's out there somewhere.
Okay, but in response to there's the other one, one flying around.
Well, the fun thing is, so if you've got a dragon, a drake, as part of your army when you're beginning, and then it's a feral fortress, so there's multiple ones there, and you can summon one. You can have like 4, you know, or even more, I guess, in some cases, drakes flying around up there. It's just
that's awesome.
Crazy.
Okay, so with that, should we do a recycle and go ahead and like pull out? Okay, so I'm gonna switch to.
Oh, it's machine.
Oh, it's machine. Okay, we're good.
Nice.
Nice.
Sorry about
We don't need to hide
it's all
anything.
good.
We're good. We're good.
We talked about this yesterday. Sorry.
Yeah.
Forgot.
That's okay. But let me grab some questions too.
There you go.
Can someone show us big spiders? No. Biggest fortress in the game? If the answer. No, that depends on you. You got to level up the fortress, actually.
Yeah, so we saw that down the side as well. So that was 3 war chiefs, so that's halfway there. So 6 is the largest we have at this point. Yeah, and plus those guys can then have their bodyguards in turn, so it can get pretty intense.
That's awesome. Real Warden was asking, can orcs see the glaive? Which is a really interesting question. That's actually, I don't know that one.
I think they actually definitely can see that manifestation, because in the same way when we use the deadly spectre skill and things like that, so the last known position, they can be drawn to inspect and investigate that stuff.
Right, that makes sense. Let's actually take out a war chief for this one, so that people can get a chance.
Okay, sure. Chance to weaken the fortress before we assault it. Oh, we should set a new bodyguard first. As well.
Yeah, I can see that. Let's see. Jim Jamma, can overlords find out your spies are and kill them, even if they're not actually spies?
Yes, actually, both those things, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, when I was testing this yesterday, I had a spy. Came out, killed him, and there's some great like conversation between our orcs and us when it's just like, we didn't have a spy. Like, it's hilarious.
Yeah, they're pretty paranoid. Oh, the Caragor Tamer.
That's a good one.
So he's also a Beastmaster, but different tribe. And he's got a Caragor pack with him, so that's pretty epic.
That's nice, yeah. I see a question from Forden, which was, what difficulty are we on? We're on normal right now. It's also, Ellie's fantastic. So if you guys read any of the press follow-ups that we did from the last couple weeks, a lot of them talked about how difficult it was, because it is very difficult if you're not Ellie. So.
Well, yeah, that's true.
No, I'm definitely building it up. It's total. Yeah, go ahead.
And we do have easy mode as well.
Yes, we do have easy mode.
That's the thing. Last time we didn't have difficulty modes. This time we've got in both directions. So hard is genuinely hard. Normal is challenging.
Right.
And you get some. And of course, a Fort Assault is going to be one of the largest, most crazy, chaotic cases of all. So just dropping somebody into the middle of that is going to make it
super hard. And I mean, and on top of that too, one of the things, a lot of the guys that I worked with were able to be their overlords because we had strategies that we were able to encourage them to use. The game can be extremely hard if you ignore the weaknesses, or it can be, very intelligent.
Can I answer that one?
Go for it.
Will we see larger battles outside fortresses? We do actually have some big pitched battles out in the open as well, so that's pretty cool.
That's a good one. I love how, what's his bonus traits? We have a legendary on our team.
Oh, great strength, so that's enormous damage with that weapon.
Fanatical gang with warriors.
Yeah, awesome. Fanatical gangs are fun, because if you attack him, they're going to become enraged. When they're enraged, they're going to do more damage, they're going to attack more aggressively, unblockable attacks. It's pretty awesome.
This is the I love commanders as bodyguards because they just bring so much with them.
Yeah.
And marauders are one of my
Marauder
favorites.
with the hail of bolts, so the twin. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I think we need this guy.
Yeah, I would like this guy as a bodyguard if possibly.
The legend, and of course, he's legendary. So if the worst should come to pass, and he should die in your service, you're going to get some cool shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
And so now we have to choose which war chief to take down. We've got Lorne the Haunted, Cursed, and Mystic. Also a commander.
Right.
But vulnerable to poison. So
that's your mighty shot, right?
Yep, Venom mighty shot.
So you can apply different augments to your abilities. Mighty shot's one of the ones where you can do poison, ice, or fire. And I happen to know that Ellie's setup has poison on it. So mighty shot, take this guy, make him sick.
He's cursed though.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Make my bow difficult to use.
If he hits you, though. I mean,
and also the Elven Wrath curse will drain that out.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I actually did not know that word.
It's pretty dangerous.
Confused haberdashers asking you not to kill this one, actually.
Oh, well,
you can always dominate him. That works too.
Yeah.
That's true.
Warmonger. Trickster. Yeah, these guys.
Can summon our Kirigor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
That's a good one.
And flammable.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a match made in heaven.
These are easy pickings, guys.
Yep.
So this is actually an example of how they can be a little bit easier Fort Assault, because our last one, we didn't have guys who had these weaknesses we could exploit as easily. This one, they have a little bit more exploitable. Versus the opposite may be true with our Overlord, who has no exploitable weaknesses.
Actually, I saw just a question previously. Someone was asking the special weapons or attack from the Warmonger tribe, and it's these gauntlets. So they can actually use these big gauntlets to actually lock your weapon in place when you're in combat as well.
Oh man, that's awesome.
That's a struggle.
Arrow-proof though.
So we have, that's a tough one.
Frost-proof.
So we have about 20-ish minutes.
Okay.
So we can rush a Fortress Assault.
You're cheating the time again, aren't you? Let's do that.
I'm not cheating any time.
Really? I thought it was two. Okay.
It's because we started a little late.
Okay.
And then we have an hour of gameplay we're allowed to share.
Ah,
not an hour
I see.
stream, an hour of gameplay.
Right.
What do we do?
So we can
all these is totally unknown. There's the mystery war chief.
Right.
Yeah.
So is there item quality better than legendary? Freddy 9088. That's the top.
Legendary is the top, but there is in the sense that once you've got legendary, you can continue to upgrade the levels of it as well. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Let's actually pull out a war chief.
Serpent.
So track this guy down.
Sure. Okay. Let's do it.
He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 bodyguards. That's gonna be good.
That's perfect.
Man.
That's a perfect one. Make it hard.
My day has come.
Okay. And he's hanging out right near the fortress here, so it's
perfect.
Cool. It's a trap.
Darken the Necromancer. For those upgrades at the beginning, do you only get them for one battle, or do they stay?
They stay. So, and then you can choose between them as you unlock more of them.
So there you go.
They do only stay for that one region.
This war chief believes he has us where he wants us. Let us show him the error of his ways.
Oh, triggered trap. I love it.
It's a trap. We know it's a trap.
Let's see. Notice that some Uruks had bars above their heads in the army screen. Centaur owns. You might be referring to the ones where, as you move time forward, so like if you die or if you do a mission, That's them going through missions,
Yeah, so they're on a mission in
Right.
the world. They could be hunting or proving themselves or in the fight pit or throwing a feast. And as time passes, basically those missions get resolved
Right.
automatically. Last time in Shadow of Mordor, every time passed, we resolved every mission, but now some of them have an amount of time that they take.
There you go. What was that? It's like
Crusher. Yeah, that was
the Crusher.
So even though this isn't the assault, we've still got to infiltrate the fortress. Oh, there's that worm. That's probably handy to learn about that other.
Yeah, I can see that. A bunch of people are asking us to unlock the skill above.
Oh yeah, we did have a. Oh, so we can actually getting the strengths and weaknesses of one of his body, or of one of the bodyguards we're about to face now could be handy.
Do it either way you want to.
We have intel.
What is the?
Oh no, but the bodyguards are going to be here too.
Mystigan73 asks, "What is the biggest enemy in the game?" I mean, do you think that's like the
Sauron?
Sauron?
Yeah.
Not the Balrog? I mean, height-wise,
Balrog.
we're talking about height.
Oh, straight up height.
Straight up height, like
Balrog.
size. Yeah, not like oomph.
Right,
Like
yeah.
physical. If I put one in a room, which one would limit
Balrog,
the
yeah.
volume of water I could fill in afterward?
When his Mimi was drawing little lines on the wall to monitor his growth, Sauron was the no Balrog. He's very sensitive about it too.
Yeah, I can understand that. Let's see. Can we convert overlords without fighting them? Ask Lokick. Convert. So you have to break down an overlord first.
Yes.
Because it's like a normal orc.
Yep.
So I think actually the answer is no to what you're asking, but you can dominate an overlord. Like as Ellie showed, she had the option to recruit, shame, or fight to the death, and we just chose to kill the guy so we get the cool blade.
Statue there. Did you want to just maybe unlock another skill so we can get rid of that? So here.
Wow. Is that a singer? Oh, it's a.
Okay.
If it's the singer, you guys.
It's getting intense.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
never mind.
no. It
Sorry,
lied.
it lied.
Alright.
This is a pre-release.
Let me just check this guy again real quick.
Oh,
He's
really?
terrified of Caragor. It's
Alright.
gold.
Okay, alright.
Is that a pirate? It's
Hey.
And you just happen to have a Caragor.
Caragor.
Even your isn't the bodyguard mounted as well?
He is. Oh, there he is.
Come on, buddy.
Recruit
This
Snafu.
together.
Wanted me? Here I am. My face will be the last thing you've seen.
And then he's gonna run.
Oh, he's terrified.
Oh, you know what I wanted.
Actually,
Oh,
my
where you
backside will be the last thing you see as I flee.
No.
Oh, you want to take him over?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, nice. So Ellie's using the Shadow Dominate whenever she's doing that.
That's my favorite.
Right, that's a really high level skill.
Yep.
So shame.
Take him.
Oh, take him.
He's got a lot of body parts.
Oh, that's
Strategy,
true.
dude.
Strat. But isn't he gonna run away immediately now because his Caragor's around him?
Yeah, he's gonna take.
Oh no!
But I completely.
So he's recruited.
Right.
He's
Come back,
Whoa,
but
whoa.
these guys are still here.
Oh, why is the more scared?
There's a lot going. Whoa! Oh no!
Oh, he's a poet.
Bugs.
Oh, he's terrified too. And there he
Oh,
goes.
look! It's because he's
They're all running.
just
They're all
got
retreating.
killed.
Terrified. I wonder what they all were scared of. Get this guy on your side.
Oh.
I think it's the war chief being killed. I think they decided that was a good time to break and run. We can fight another day.
I can see that.
No.
Oh,
Up.
and Kitty.
Hey.
And see, not sure if you already answered this, but can you make everyone on your side except the leader? Laser game, you can make all the war chiefs and captains on your side except the overlord. Yeah.
And except some are unbreakable, and some have iron will,
Right.
which means they're never going to work for you.
Right, right. Oh, you did Balefire. Oh man. That Caragor is gonna move up through the army.
Oh, let him
circle.
kill you, let him kill you.
Okay.
Oh, except no one gets promoted.
Oh, the Caragor gets promoted. He becomes the overlord of the Legion. Oh man. Rawr. That would honestly be one of my favorite features to one day do for like an April 1st.
It was there, it was there. Oh, so now,
Oh, the
time
serpent.
moves forward.
Alright.
These guys get to level up.
Did he just fall off?
He
oh,
did.
He did. Oh man.
That's sad.
That guy died.
But The good thing, if we had the time to go back and conquer the fortress, is it's now going to be easier because one of the war chiefs has been eliminated, as well as removing all of those bodyguards that he had from the defense as well.
We have 3 minutes. Do you want to just charge and go for it?
Go.
Go, Ellie, go. Oh, man. I mean, technically, we had a break in the middle of it to let Andy out. And then, and then also during that, there was a couple times we had to stop for the vote. So, go, and do the Drake or Wargrog this time.
Savages. This is full.
Everybody in chat, chant, go.
People say
the more you chat, the faster it will happen. I swear.
Best form of attack is defense, but really the best form of attack is definitely attack.
I mean, technically,
that's my personal favorite. Just
there you go. Go.
Attack.
We got lots of goes in chat.
Go.
Perfect. Oh, tell you, walk faster.
It's the sappers.
Oh, that's gonna be sick.
I love the machine form.
It's a good looking one.
It's like the cover of Pink Floyd's Animals.
I haven't seen that cover.
It's the Battersea Power Station in London.
That's awesome.
You call that an army? Don't make me laugh!
That's a
You couldn't take over a privy!
It's
much
okay.
less this fort!
Okay. Bugs are not okay.
Sorry, lot!
Don't talk over him.
I'm talking over him. He's saying the same thing the other guy heard.
The fantasies in this fortress
Okay.
run day
He's
and night
saying
for
something
the
different.
glory
But
of
the
the
thing
Dark
is, in the
Lord.
game, by the time you'd reached this
Soon you
point,
will
it
see
would have been
him.
because you'd built up a particular story,
you
and
will
you had a statement
fuel
of story,
them.
and he would be able to speak to those things.
Very true.
You're eager and ready, Bright Lord.
Remember this! Machines tend to break down when you're jamming an orc's head in between their gears!
Jesus. That's a great
That's
comment.
awesome. I love it.
So, I mean, one of the things about this is a, we're in alpha still, or pre-release kind of thing. So it's like, this is what we have. You guys get to see some of the development. That was dope. Yeah. Dude, I love that line. It's like jam our heads, orc's head in that. There's our ground. There he goes. Oh, there we go. How about him? He doesn't want you on him yet.
For that. He's attacking that wall. He's bashing the wall. It's pretty cool.
Do you think that that's why
he can actually breach that wall as well, potentially?
Oh yeah. But now you're gonna just climb over. He's been trained to break walls, but now.
Yeah, I think he's got to break the wall.
Really? Oh, he doesn't let you.
There you go.
He's busy.
He had. Oh, there we go.
Not too busy for that.
Woo!
Look at that sap. Oh, sappers blew the gate as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice. That's the way to enter.
Bugs are.
And so we can see, look, the guys are here, the point's already half captured, so taking that time to break it down, take out the war chiefs ahead of time, assassinate it, even infiltrate spies, can just make a huge difference to the assaulting the fortress.
And go, capture! Hug the successor.
Guy. Gonna raise time.
Don't have enough time, just go. So let's see, so official time-wise, let's see that. Okay, I know the official time-wise still.
Alright, we might not have time for the Overlord fight, we'll probably get into the points.
Oh, I love it when you
speed
balefire.
things up, yep. And so Balefire is the combination. It combines all the effects of poison and fire. So if you've got a poison barrel and incinerate it, you get the Balefire.
Oh man. Oh, go.
You overstepped your bounds. This fort will stand against you. Save the talk for after the slaughter.
She's already broken.
He wants to join your army.
There you go. Recruit. Fly, you fools. Thanks, pizza guy.
This is how you speed.
This is how you speed run a fort.
Oh, this guy's ready to go.
And again.
Quickly.
Yeah, it just really shows the difference of taking out that war chief ahead of time.
Yeah, that made a huge difference.
Oh yeah, so fast.
I will celebrate on.
I mean, and
of course it can go totally the other way. If you haven't prepared and not bring you guys, and there's 6 enemies, they can just be astronomically challenging as well.
Oh, absolutely. I How do you fail an assault? Or are you dying or also other failure states?
It's dying. Yep.
It's dying.
So, theoretically, you could capture this assault on your own, but it's just going to be incredibly difficult to be able to occupy and take the various victory points and clear out the enemies. It makes an enormous difference having your followers.
Well, absolutely.
And plus, dying is not an uncommon occurrence.
No, it's pretty common. Will you be able to see overlords or war chiefs in the... Oh.
Did you really think I'd leave you be? And let you run amok? Gonna chop you into pieces, then find a use for each one! I hate waste! I don't want to hear you lot yabbering on! I want to hear this Mansfield screaming!
Jeez. Man, that guy is awesome.
Yeah, they're tricksters. Oh, but did you see? Fallen? Hit him down?
Awesome. Taking him out.
Watch this.
Close, Ellie. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Die or live.
Oh,
live!
Live! That's the machine chain, so they can actually use that. Oh no! Ancient one's leaving out.
Oh. Okay, you can capture this point too.
Yes. Okay. Boom. You got it. Well done. Good job.
Thank you.
Bounce quick. Go, quick. Overload.
All right.
Oh, look at this guy though.
Sure, make
it. Look, he surrendered. This guy's surrendered. He's broken.
High five him in the face.
I gotta get him.
Just pick out the maggots.
Well, you also dominate every single maggot.
He's not quite up. Like, he doesn't look good. He's not gonna fit.
I love the discussion about it, but we do have under 5 minutes. Go. All right, we have. So everybody, just start telling us. Do you want us to kill Overlord? Do you want us to? And I'm not going to set up a vote thing because it's going to take too long. Kill? Do we shame the Overlord? Do we dominate the Overlord?
Can you lose a fortress after you capture one? Yes, you can.
There you go.
And then, of course, your goal becomes to recapture it and get vengeance on the bastard who took it from you.
Oh, we didn't even look at this guy's.
Good luck.
Weaknesses.
You should do it right now.
Yeah, we'll check.
Well,
actually,
you've made a mess out there.
You can identify him now.
I don't think you appreciate how much work I do. Putting together fort defenses, getting my boys trained up. It's stressful being overlord.
Don't fret. After today, your worries will be over.
Wow, that's a good comeback. I'm liking the comeback.
He goes home each day. He has them all listed out. They're all ready.
He looks in the mirror.
Watches a bunch of old 007 films.
Actually, if you do, for chance, die here, we'll get to show the unfinished business, which is cool.
Well, I mean, so, do you want to check out what his inabilities are, or things we can
find out on the fly, Jared?
Oh, okay. Yeah, on the fly. Don't forget your bodyguard.
Oh, do I have one?
Yeah. You might have to hit it one more time, though.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There's one. All right,
there he is.
In.
Here's
Yeah.
the bodyguard.
Help us, bodyguard. You're our only hope.
Yeah, okay, this is a little tough.
Find the
beast fodder.
Okay. Bring Karagor.
Brutality.
So brutality, brutal attacks are like brutal stealth kills, or if you get your might bar and you charge it up to level 2, they'll do particularly vicious executions that don't just kill the guy you're fighting, but also terrify everybody who sees smells.
Oh, and smells. There you go.
Oh!
Oh!
No! What the heck?
Yeah, I thought he was beast fodder. He
was beast fodder. Well, your bodyguard's also dead.
Oh, what?
No,
Completely
what?
dead?
Yeah.
Guys.
But the Karagor is still around.
Guys.
Oh, we can give you a shot.
No.
Oh.
Go away.
Save. Oh, man.
It's your lucky day.
Oh.
Holy crap. What? But he's not terrified retreating.
No. He's just like, he just wants to leave.
I'm tired of this.
Yeah. Oh,
he's hiding.
It's not gonna be able to.
Oh no!
We'll die.
We'll die?
There we go.
Okay.
But not your Karagor, come on.
You want to make someone new? I love how
we can see someone get promoted.
Yeah, let's. Caragor.
Caragor will get promoted, obviously.
Come on.
There we go. There it is. Olag. Now we're gonna let the Olag take you out. Oh!
Man tries to conquer fort, man dies. No surprise.
He's a poet. He rhymed. Yeah. Okay, so technically it is now. We just hit our time. So that's not too terrible, actually. We got pretty close. We can also see how it progressed. So when we were talking about the bars above the heads of all the orcs out in the army screen, this is what they do when those bars go down. They continue and move forward with their attacks and things.
Resolve their mission. So the thing is now, because Ellie had made it all the way through the fort assault and made it to the Overlord, there is now a mission which is unfinished business. So you don't actually have to fight your way back through the entire fortress at this point. You can go directly and face the Overlord again. But if time passes again, then new war chiefs are going to be promoted and filled in, and you will in fact need to assault the fort. But if you go straight back at it, you can have another chance to take down the Overlord. But not today.
Not today. It's do you want to have the Overlord talk, but then do the ultimate tease, and then we'll stop it after the Overlord's talking, just so they can hear what the Overlord says.
All right, yeah, because he is going to be proud of himself.
Right, he's going to have a comment to say. And then, so you guys can see how it works when you just go straight back up to the Overlord. And,
a little dark. Doesn't pay his electricity bill.
Why are you back? I already defeated you once. Are you a slow learner or something?
Oh, I love it. He is the thinker. Alright, so once we have the chance, we'll hit start and give you guys the ultimate tease, because we're supposed to stop.
Yep.
So
that's it. Leave it there until next time.
Leave it there until next time.
Shadow of War is an epic third-person open-world action RPG, and the sequel to the award-winning Shadow of Mordor. This walkthrough takes place many hours into the game, where we will show you one example of the epic personal stories created through the next generation of the revolutionary Nemesis system. To save Middle-earth, we will be journeying deep behind enemy lines and using the new Ring of Power to forge an army and conquer Mordor from within. On the world map, we see the many regions we can conquer. Every one of these regions is a distinct environment with unique enemies and allies, including overlords, war chiefs, captains, followers, fortresses, strongholds, missions, and more. Today, we're going to attack and conquer the mountain valley of Saragost and take it from Sauron's overlord, Ur-Hakon, the Dragon Lord. Let's launch the assault. It's not only our enemies and the world that make the Nemesis system unique, it's also our followers. Ragdug the Ironmount has armored cavalry that can charge through the flames of artillery fire. The Demolisher is a living battering ram with the power to smash enemy defenses. With our followers at our side, we must first face the Stormbringer.
The Bright Lord. I fought for you, bled for you, and you left me to die. But I was reborn with the power of the Dark Lord.
He has a history and personal grudge against us. He used to be part of our army before he betrayed us and joined the Dark Lord. He also carries a dark curse, which prevents us from using the power of the new ring.
Come, charge into the flames of your reckoning!
The Overlord has deployed multiple fort defenses, including siege beasts and flame archers.
No more talk! We bring war!
Our first objective will be to break through the main gate.
You feel it, don't you? This is the power of the Dark Lord. Yes. Yes. Come to me.
Stormbringer defeated, we've broken the curse and can unleash our power as the Demolisher breaches the gate, allowing our army to storm the fort. There are many ways to conquer a fort, from open combat to stealth and infiltration. We've infiltrated a spy within the enemy ranks. Deadeye has placed explosives, allowing us to sabotage the wall and outflank the defenders. Is also able to help clear the way by sniping enemies. In Shadow of Mordor, the Nemesis system created memorable stories of bloodshed and revenge. In Shadow of War, your followers can create entirely new stories of loyalty, betrayal, rivalry, and even friendship.
Gotcha.
Thanks, Deadeye.
Nice shot.
We've expanded the RPG systems in Shadow of War enormously. Defeating Stormbringer allows us to collect this epic armor of Rohan and equip it.
Ranger! I am usually the forgiving soul, but Stormbringer, he was mine, and you've stolen my tail! It's time to dance!
Mounting armored cavalry allows us to ride through these flames unharmed. Releasing and dominating the Drake lets us turn the Overlord's defenses against him. You've terrified the Flame of War. Now bend him to your will. The Ring of Power allows us to dominate the minds of our enemies,
I am your
compelling them to join our growing army. Now, with the power of the new ring and the help of our followers, we've defeated the War Chiefs. we can face our ultimate nemesis in this fort, the Dragon Lord himself.
It is time to take what is ours.
With the Nemesis system, every Overlord faced by every player will be unique to their world, and the throne room itself has been customized by the Overlord as his personal combat arena.
It's the Lord of Mordor himself, the Grave Walker. You've made a right mess, haven't you? My army slain, my Drake dead. So much pain. Well, I know a thing or two about pain. And yours, it's going to burn a hole into this world. Let me show you how it's done. This might hurt.
The Overlord defeated, Fort Saragost and this region of Mordor are ours. Conquering the region rewards us with experience, loot, new followers, and resources. It also creates a personal base from which we train our forces, increase our power, and upgrade our defenses against Sauron's counterattacks. Let's return to the army screen, where we can review our enemies and command our followers. We need to select one to become the new Overlord, so he can spread his influence throughout the region, creating an entirely original Nemesis fortress. This war chief is a necromancer. He will shroud the fort in sorcery to confuse and terrify attackers. This war chief is a beastmaster. He will allow us to turn the creatures of Mordor against our enemies. But we're going to promote Ragdug, the war chief who charged through that artillery assault and helped us bring down Ord-Hakon, the Dragon Lord. As a marauder, he can loot and pillage the region for us. With our new Overlord in place, we can upgrade the fortress, increasing its defenses and enlarging the size and power of our army. The Nemesis system means that every element of this mission was dynamic and unique. No two players of the game will experience the same story.
We will spread his power!
This was just one step in our conquest of Mordor. One small example of the millions of unique stories players will create in Middle-earth: Shadow of War.
For the Bright Lord.